Hi, my name is Alayna Stiffler, and I am the business owner of A.D.S.Coaching and Mentoring. I want to share my story with you. I truly never saw my story being authored. My role as a coach, as a business mentor, a leadership coach, business school did not prepare me to be a business person. I had a dream, and that was to be a secretary. It began with business school and the dream to help others. I wanted to be the behind the scenes girl that made the boss look like an expert and a superhero. They could hold their head up high with quality materials for the meeting and everything would be perfect. I also wanted to be the one who was partially responsible for their success. Honestly, it really had nothing to do with me, but it was all to help someone else. I had the giver's mentality. And I didn't recognize that this was the beginning of who I was to become an adult. My secretarial skills were pretty impressive, and it was enough to land me a full-time job simply because I could center the line on a page using a typewriter. Yes, I am dating myself, but my new bosses were so impressed, and I was a teenager who thought it was common knowledge for everyone who used a typewriter. I remember them standing behind me, looking over my shoulder, saying, "Wow, you could center a line on a page with a typewriter?" They thought it was so cool. Well, it did take me somewhere. Fast forward, in 1994, I left my full-time corporate position and decided to be a stay-at-home mom and start my own business because my son needed me to be present in his life. His life was critical. He was a teenager and he counted on me for everything, and I needed to be there for him, so he knew that I was there. In 1996, I remarried and I relocated to Virginia while my husband was serving in the armed forces. My son was in his last year of high school, and my dream was always to be a stay-at-home mom with our children. And our youngest daughter was born, and it was at that time I decided to revisit direct sales instead of remaining a personal shopper, and I wanted to see if it was a fit for my lifestyle. And I set a small goal, and that goal was to have some extra income to engage in some adult conversations that did not involve stuffed animals and Barney, the purple dinosaur. And in the beginning, I was truly having fun. I was an introvert, and so it was hard for me to get out there, but once I started to meet the ladies in the neighborhood, I found out that we had more in common than I had imagined. Our spouses were traveling, they were deployed, and we were essentially on the same agenda with raising children and balancing the home life. Little did I know that I would find passion in my little fun job that was giving me a few extra dollars to spend, and I would make new friends along the way that are lifelong friends. And as my passion grew, my business grew, and as my business grew, my passion grew. I knew that I had made the right choice to become a direct sales consultant for the second time in my life. My memories revert back a little bit to the original desire to help others, and this really enhanced my business as I learned that I wanted to give exceptional customer service and educate individuals on the benefits of direct sales. And as my business grew, my challenges grew. I learned that being a home-based business owner and a direct sales consultant not only had its own multiple challenges that are different from the corporate environments, I also learned that we were lacking the resources and the tools to train our teams successfully and keep it affordable. And I was hosting team meetings, I was creating resources and tools, and I was helping other people in the community. I had another dream along the way, and that was to create a venue to help direct sales consultants. And from there, I was able to learn more about what their needs were. And eventually, I was asked to help other direct sales consultants with their business ideas as well. From there, that was the birth of my coaching and mentoring career. It is important that you have a direct sales why if you are in direct sales. But if you're a home business owner or a small business owner, it's also important to have a why as to why you're in business. Thus, the reason that I continue to have my coaching business. I learned that people need to know why they are in business for themselves. It took a long time for me to discover why I needed a why. I thought that my why was perfect for what I had. I wanted to empower women to believe in themselves, to be independent, to be able to be financially supportive in their home, and to be home for their children so the children could live their childhood dreams. And as a coach, I recognized that I had a vision also, and that vision is to allow me to help others and to help people overcome their fears of being a home business owner, of finding new business, of learning how to create their why and getting out of their own comfort zone. And most importantly, to brand themselves outside of their own fears. Companies brand themselves for their products and their services, but people need to do the same. People need to find out what they're truly passionate about and to help them come outside of the box that they see as an obstacle. That is where I am empowered in my coaching and mentoring business. I love people to help them discover their why, to also create their own brand for themselves, and to help them overcome the fears of being in their own comfort zone. Fear is powerful. My name is Alayna Stiffler, and I am a business coach and I am a business mentor. I help people overcome their own personal fears of being in business for themselves and finding new business to help their business grow, discover their why, and create their own brand. You can find me on my website at adsbusinesscoaching.com, and I can also be reached at 540-370-0000.